Or 2 weeks ago, I saw a certain guy on social media who started a challenge, and in that challenge, he named 2 or 3 people who had made an indelible impact on his life. Now, I don't know how far with the challenge, but I want to give 3 people their flowers today. People who have made an indelible impact in my life, and I encourage you to do the same. First is Cornel Onyeka Agu. I call him Prof. Cornel. Cornel was my first real life mentor. The one I could have a personal relationship with. Cornel Agu. I met him in 2010. I first heard that he was speaking at an event, and I went for the event, and then he said so many things. That was in December 2010. At the end of that event, I cried from that event venue to my house because I heard things I had never heard before. I heard things like he made his first million at the age of 18. I heard the things, and once I heard that, I kept asking myself, what was I doing at 18 when people were making their first million? And to be honest with you, that was what set me on my feet. And I was probably 24 at this time. What was I doing that somebody was making their first million at 18? And what was I doing? And it turned out I couldn't pinpoint what I wasn't proud of what I was doing at that time, but it just set me on this journey. It just was like fire shot up in my bones. And so I began, of course, I asked him to be my mentor. It took a while, but he eventually accepted to mentor me. And since then, that set me on a trajectory for success and progress I have never recovered from. Let me explain. One of the ways, as part of his mentorship, he just invited me one time and said, you know what, come and follow me. Apart from the fact that he mentored me, taught me a lot of things, he just invited me. You know what, our mentorship session, let's have it at this one. So please gave me the venue of a place. And at a very odd time, that was on a Sunday morning. Okay, so I went. When I got to the venue, he was like, I'm busy. It turns out it was a church venue. I'm inside now. Please, can you come inside? I came inside, sat down. Turns out I just came when the word was about to go on, and I heard a man preach in a way I had never heard before. That person was Pastor Akomaye Uga. And that was how my spiritual life, through Pastor, I'll talk about it in the next episode. Through Pastor Akomaye Uga, my spiritual life changed for the better. So through Cornel Agu and his mentorship, I got to meet a spiritual father, Pastor Akomaye Uga, who is still my spiritual father in my life till this very second. I got to meet with him, and that was the next level of my journey and my spiritual development, and that led me to where I am today. In my next episode, I will talk about the person of Pastor Dr. Akomaye Uga. That will be all for now. Have an amazing one.